Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Ultimate Automation Challenge. And in today's episode here, we are going to explore a couple of the changes here that's happened since the Rocketry upgrade has come out. And I think it's going to really improve our ability to make a lot of steel to really enhance the space-based construction, mostly the defense. You know, because we need like steel bunker doors and whatnot. And I've made some videos about how we can actually process that by opening up those doors, building metal conveyors that kind of move all the material to one side, sort it, move it around. A lot of good ideas there. Now, you guys were commenting about what I was building last time here as I was building all of these, this whole bathroom and everything. And one of the things that you guys were talking about is that I should really have less sinks. Let's go to the comments, right? So if we take a look at the sinks here, he says you don't have that many dupes, so you don't really need all those lavatories, but you would need more sinks. Now, if you think about this and you go to like a restaurant or just any sort of public bathroom, there's usually less sinks than there are toilets. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to observe a duplicate using a sink and compare them to how long it takes them to use the lavatory. So therefore, we might be able to understand a true ratio between lavatories and sinks. We'll try to mark that down. Or we could just say, how about 2 sinks, 4 lavatories? Or I could do 3 sinks because whatever. You know, I only got 7 dupes. Not a big deal. Look at this smooth playback. We're at 60 frames, baby. 60 frames. So nice and smooth. And the base is big. Yeah, I like it. All right, so the thing I was talking about here is in the Rocketry upgrade, they've got some a new material that you can actually mine up, and it's found in the bottom of the base. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and just kind of followed seams like this that already kind of pre-exist, and that is Fossel. So the thing about Fossel is you can use Fossel in the crusher over here, the rock granulator. So if I crush down Fossel, it'll become a little bit of lime and sedimentary rock. So rather than having to constantly rely on eggshells, we can actually just mine up some of that Fossel and make good use of it. You only get 5% though, as far as lime is concerned. So it takes 200 kilograms of Fossel in order to get 100 kilograms of steel. So here's what I've done down here at the bottom of the base. I've given myself a nice little spot here that I can just mine up already because I've already dug out quite a bit of this low space down here. You can see I've done a lot of mining already. But I've also followed some seams. You can see that here and over here and there. Just kind of replacing a spot where I saw granite, and then I just put Fossel over the top of that. So there should be some Fossel down here in order to use. This is the Ultimate Automation Challenge. It's not necessarily about playing the game exactly how it is designed. So one of those other cool things that we have is that now, since we, the rules for this playthrough is that we already start with all the technology, and we can also unlock all the jobs automatically, which I'm not going to do just yet, so I already have the Rocketry researched, so I don't have to worry about all that. So that means we can actually start to build our silo, fire up some rockets, and maybe actually get out there into the star map and start bringing some stuff back. That would be pretty awesome, but that's probably going to take a little bit of time. But I think I'll focus on that. Probably over some other stuff. Speaking of which, the steam turbines are still holding strong. So I'll do my best to make bunker tiles or steel doors, bunker doors. However, there's a good chance that my map here might just be covered in steam turbines. All right, so let's get to it. The very first thing, oh boy, what was the button control? Oh, nope. Whatever 4 was is now gone. Shift 3, 2, 1, 4, 5. Aha! Aha! Okay, so I'm going to take the sub priority on this, and we're just going to dig this up so I can get some of that nice Fossel. You can actually see it, the Fossel painted in at a little bit lower temperature, so it's pretty easy to see where that Fossel is. So there's a little bit there, a little bit there. I didn't like go completely gung-ho and just, although I probably should have. Somebody let these poor critters go, please. Thank you. Meeps got him. Way to be a hero, Meep. So the reason I'm not actually taking these duplicates up to astronaut level just yet is because if you look at the job requirements, they have a morale expectation of 8. Or quality of life of 8. What are we calling it anymore these days? No, wrong. They added another tab. Yeah, I guess, whatever. It's quality of life of 30 or whatever. There we go. Okay, so these guys are now free. What? A molten slickster egg. What to do with a molten slickster egg? Ooh, don't get distracted. Don't do it. Okay, so the other thing is I changed all of these. So clearance is vacancy only. Okay, and I re-enabled a lot of those. So we're gonna try to get everything working now. Oh yeah, look at all of this fossil. So what's the temperature down here? Is it 60 something Celsius? It's not bad, not bad. And what is the temperature resistance on a tube at this point? Oh yeah, so they changed all the plastic, including the tubes, to 150 something C. So here's what I'm going to do. And you already know what I'm going to do, so it makes sense. I'm gonna take a transit tube and I'm just gonna bring my dupes down here. And it's just gonna follow the ladder with a spot to jump out every here and now and then, right? So you could, looks like I'm going to have to build a little bit of a ladder. You know what? No, I'm just gonna go ahead and put an airflow tile down here. Yeah, no. What am I doing? Okay, airflow tile right there, and I'm just gonna build a simple little transit tube access point right here, and there should be enough power. Is that going to overdraw that wire? Depends. How much does this stuff consume now? Yeah. Let's see if I can solve this puzzle. So there's an AND gate here, and that is a NOT gate. So that is correct. This is an AND gate, and that's an AND gate. So what this means is that needs to be on, and this one needs to be on, and this one needs to be on. Haha, and that'll open the door. Oh, Liam, falling asleep on the job again. Now, before you guys go, I feel it. You guys are commenting down, yes, narcoleptic duplicates, you can move them, and that will wake them up. Every single time I make fun of a duplicate for falling asleep on the job, I get about 15 comments that say that. I do know. But sometimes I just simply let my duplicates sleep. Now, one thing I haven't really looked at yet is if a duplicate that is narcoleptic, if they can actually just go completely without sleep. I've heard some people say yes, some people say no. Haven't really done a test on that just yet, though. There is a lot of iron ore that I could get access to, which means I can take this conveyor rail. Oh, that would be an enormously long conveyor rail to go all the way up here. Whereas duplicates can just kind of use the transit tube to get up there and do what they need to do. Maybe when I have enough resources, that'll happen. Let's go ahead and add a door right here and there. I'm just going to start to seal some of this off. What am I doing? That isn't going to work. Nope, I guess that door got built. That was fast. You forgot this one, buddy. Come back, Liam! Well, whatever was in there is now full of oil. So another new thing that's happened here is with our ability to convert the oil into natural gas, and then that stuff doesn't exist quite the way it is anymore. It's now sour gas if you overheat it too much, but then you can cool down sour gas very, very cold to make it back into natural gas. So there's a whole new dynamic going on there. That is one thing that will take quite a bit of effort to actually get to work right. You know what I haven't tested yet? Is if you use the bottler. No. We haven't seen the sweeping tool pick up and move bottle. Oh well. Another thought for another day. I don't want that to be normal. I actually want that to be a crossing point like this. No, maybe I don't. That's gonna take a lot of plastic. So, how's my plastic production going? Yeah, I better re-enable that. You can see it's very, very cold in there. Oh, interesting. Some naphtha found its way right here. right onto my liquid sensor. And that's causing problems. It's no longer running. Oh, here's another thing I haven't even set up. Crap, lots to do. So if I drop that to 0, whoa, whoa, what are you doing? So I gotta give this thing a little bit of a jump start here. That means a manual generator. A 6 right there. Oh, and you know what? This thing is missing a sensor. Atmos sensor goes right there, and when it is above 500, well, then it'll do its thing. Now, we're going to use something that we actually learned in one of my previous videos again, that I just kind of put up, which is the efficient gas filtering system. And we're just going to run an active filter on this pump because it's just so cheap and efficient. So I'm going to have a high pressure gas vent over here. And then we're going to take the gas pipe that comes out of here, right? And it's going to run this direction. And then right here, I'm going to put a gas element sensor. Now, if this detects that it's, I guess, anything but hydrogen, I guess the only thing I only have oxygen and hydrogen in this area. So if it detects oxygen, then I'm going to turn on the gas shutoff valve. And then as we go through here, whoop, it'll then vent out that oxygen. But normally the hydrogen is just going to go and it'll find its way right back into the system, which is right over here. Or I could just kind of take that and go down here and then do a bridge and just get rid of all that. There we go. So since there is a one of those white boxes right there with the arrow in, that's its first priority if it's enabled. But just like the pump, that requires power. Only 10 watts, but it does need power initially to stay running. So this system here will be self-powering, but then it will discharge a little extra power into my power distribution block over here, which then goes out to the rest of the base. So just an automation wire between those two, and once that gets built, then I'll be able to be well on my way to having some more oxygen in this base. So right up here you can see I'm running a gas filter, and this is filtering for oxygen. So I'm going to do the exact same thing here so that I'm not using up all of this power. If we look at the reports, power usage on the previous cycle here, we'll see filters somewhere. Gas filter, there it is, minus 57 kilojoules just for filtering gas. It's actually one of my highest usage of anything. The gas pumps and the transit tube access system are the ones that are higher than that. Oh, and the polymer press as well. You can actually see that it's fourth. So it actually, the smallest usage is on top. Is how that is actually sorted. So if I get rid of one piece of pipe there, then all I have to do is replace that with a filter. Just like that. So easy. And then that will go right there. So once again, I'm looking for oxygen here. So oxygen will go right over here and then get sorted out. That'll make it so much more affordable. So we'll fire this up for the next day. We'll get that up and running. Oh, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to watch very, very closely at what these dupes, how long it takes them to use the lavatory versus the sink. I might even break out a timer. Make this official. Okay, Google. Timer.
Sure. For how long?
I'm going to figure it out.
Sorry. For how long?
Don't do anything. Step. I'm good.
One more time. How long do you want to set the timer for?
I don't.
For instance, you can say 2 minutes.
I don't want to set the time. I just want to use the timer.
Since I'm having trouble understanding, go ahead and set the timer on your screen.
Oh, you know what? Okay, Google. Stopwatch. Oh, and then it doesn't give me a... Darn it. I didn't know this was going to be so difficult. Oh, ads. Okay, no. I don't know how you can sleep with all those hatches, like, just chowing down above you. Alright, here we go. The moment of P. Okay, Gossman is starting to use... Oh, crap. Gossman is starting to use the sink. Here we go. Start. That was 5 seconds. Nice. It's because they're all in exosuits. Of course they don't need to pee. How's a guy ever supposed to use a lavatory? Alright, well, duplicants have foiled my plans once again. No surprise there. But I will figure that out sometime. Okay, so I've bumped up the priority on this one. Hopefully somebody will run on over there and decide today's a good day to run on a generator. Okay, so here's what I want. I want this to be like that. Anybody? Run on a generator? No? No? I kind of did forget about all of this up here. I can only make 2 more doors. So these dupes are up and running. One of the things I've been playing here with recently is actually this little like toy quad. Now the reason I've been doing that is because I think quads I've always thought RC stuff was pretty cool. So I bought this one. It was literally $16 on Amazon. I have no idea how they can make this stuff for so cheap these days. Ridiculous. Like the level of toys, the bar has gotten so high and the prices have gotten so low I don't even know how they make a profit. Point is though, pretty cool little thing, and I'll probably be exploring the more advanced, fancy versions as I kind of go on from there. I've actually been playing in the sim and whatnot. So even though it's been horribly gloomy around here for the last couple of days, this little guy here, I've been playing with him pretty much all yesterday. I'd fly him for about 6 minutes and then charge him for 30 or whatever. Already fetched it out of a couple trees and off the top of my roof. And all, all the basic normal stuff that you get into, I guess, with RC stuff that flies around. Anyhow, I thought this would be a cool extension, and plus it's like really good with 3D printing stuff, and I want to get more and more into that. So, a nice segue to actually do projects and fun stuff with, maybe, sometime. Alright, so are these dupes going to do what I want them to? Are you going to power this thing up? What is your problem? Priority runs on power. Runs on power. Power? Nobody has a really high operate. Alright, we'll get Gossman in here to just run this thing for a little bit. I just need to start up, that's all. Just to start up for a little bit. Interesting. This thing is not running. Oh, because it's... Duh. This is usually good at right around 700. So that pump will turn on. And we'll see the filter work. Oxygen is going out this direction. Now once this becomes clear up here, it'll just end up all hydrogen. So a good way to do this is actually to set it, really, really low, so it's on constantly, and once we get rid of all the oxygen up here, then we don't have to worry about it. I think I can close this door back to auto now. There we go. Let's say above 10 grams. Oh, okay. So this thing disabled itself because it's now trying to transfer power out of the grid. I got it. And here's a problem that I didn't even notice. That thing wasn't connected. So the next cycle we'll be able to look through here and see just how much our filters are using up. But I think that would make a 50 kilojoules a cycle would actually make a big difference. Which makes me wonder where else I'm running gas filters. Okay, so here's another thing that I'm going to fix because it's just been a problem. Is I need a gas element sensor. There's not a pressure sensor. If I set this up here, enter standby, this stay in standby for a short time. Okay, so, and then I'm going to use a filter gate, so that way this has to have hydrogen in it for a good amount of time before it runs down here and activates this switch, which actually allows the cooling loop that goes back on over here to the farms, which haven't really been producing much for a long time now because they're too hot. So I'm going to use an AND gate here to combine those two sensors together, because you can see how the gas flows in here. It's just in 2 spots, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So if I have that set for like 5 seconds, then it's not going to enable unless we're below a certain temperature and there's enough gas to where it's sitting right here. Alright, how are we doing? So you know what is not... Did I really want to disconnect this? Get that oxygen out of there. Okay, Fossel into lime. I'm going to put that on continuous, and hopefully we'll see a lot of, steel production start to pick up here, rather than using shells. Okay, so how does this look now? So if this, we can then see how this automation works. It's not long enough to keep it on. And if this is below -15, this isn't a NOR gate, this is an AND gate. Oh no. Well, there goes all my hydrogen. Okay, so let's take a look at the reports here to see how the power was for the previous cycle. Yeah, check that out. Basically, you got completely rid of the filter. So you can see the power usage is 636, 676 the day before that. Going even before that, you can see how much higher that was. Wow, 900, 900, 900. It was like 600 something. So a lot, big jump in efficiency there. Now I am missing an automation wire between here and there, so that pump was just running a little bit too much. And I think I can just go ahead and disable this pump altogether, so I stop pumping the oxygen that's in the just atmosphere here into the suits. Because you can see it's actually a little bit too much hydrogen found its way in there. Alright, so I think the system here is up and running on its own now. You can see it's transferred out a whole lot of power, maybe too much. I think I might want to set this up a little bit higher. So really, it can only discharge about 25% of its power. You can see how the hydrogen finds its way in here and goes right into the hydrogen generator. Now, I do have a couple extra gas pipes right there that need to go away. And then this unit here pumps oxygen out every time it's above 1 kilogram. And you can see now that power is discharging out of the system. Or shall I say, it can discharge out of the system. The thing is, if I don't have anything over here that's drawing down a lot of power, and my power system is completely full, then I may not have a way to continue to produce oxygen. I might have to prioritize that a little differently. I don't know, that worked just fine there. Seems like one thing I have to be careful of is how long it takes the gas to get from here down to the generator, because this battery only lasts so long. So here, it now maxed out, disabled everything, and now it's looking to discharge some of that power, and now it is discharging that power into the grid. Oh, but then it stopped. If we're at 16.9, if it goes down a little bit lower, once it gets below 15 kilojoules, it should re-enable itself. The one thing I don't like about this is that this electrolyzer disables. So I'm going to go ahead and deconstruct this power wire here. And then I'm just going to bridge on over so that something over here on the other side of this, I can actually just start to feed the power into it. So I'll just go up and over like this. Has anybody used the bathroom yet? No? Ah, there's a chance that Nicola might do it. Come on, buddy. I know I could just look at your stats if I can ever click on you. Bladder 46. They're in exosuits all the time. It's like... So I'm not getting as much water out of my duplicates as I possibly could because of that. So that actually has kind of a crazy effect on how my base... No? Yes? I don't even remember what my plumbing system is doing down here. This goes there to there. Yeah, it does stuff. Oh, now Gossman is just... You can go back to doing whatever you need to do, Gossman. So here's what I'm going to do as far as this is concerned. Once I eventually get down here to this transit tube access point, so I'll just have a normal wire between that, but I'm only going to draw power from the grid, if that is indeed the grid up there, when the smart battery actually needs it. Speaking of which, where do those wires go? Oh, they go down here to this thing, and it runs off of this, which is no longer a very valid thing. So let's just deconstruct that. Okay, so now I can go ahead, hopefully get somebody back over here. Oops, fire this thing back up. Where you at, Gossman? Because this thing ran out of power. Now the reason it ran out of power is because of what I had to do in order to... This thing has to be pretty much running constantly. So now a little bit of hydrogen is going to flow into the system, and it'll be all good. All right, cool. So here I have some hydrogen, and it's all connected. It does have power, but it does not have an automation wire. So you go back over here. And this is temperature. If it's below -20, then it will run. And you can see up here, the automation was just fine as it was enabled. And you take yours on a bathroom. Not a chance. No. A lot of showers. No bathroom. No, there's so many little things I need to do. It's crazy. So the amount of steam I have up here, right? What I could use is an Atmos sensor. No, I could just use a thermal sensor. And then take that wire. Let's see just how much wire it actually takes. Run it across and down. And then jump on over this guy and down to this pump. So this pump has a condition where it's above a certain amount. So actually I'm just gonna get rid of that and replace that one with the temperature sensor from above. So what that means is if the temperature down here is too cold, this thing will run. Or if this up here is too hot, it'll run, if that ever gets built. You can see that this unit over here is now self-powering, and it's continuing to produce oxygen. Too much oxygen. Not enough suits to go into. So what I need, haha, this is good, is an outlet for some of that oxygen. Hey, seems like I finally got the vacancy thing figured out. The suits aren't falling all over the place. The power, hey, how's that working down here? There's power there, there's power there, there's a tube. Not done yet. Why? Unreachable. Crap. I will get this built. And then I will finally move this fossil from down there all the way up here. Get that crushed. And start making some steel. Oh, there's some more construction over here that I haven't done yet. What about germs? Oh no! So much mopping and so much this and so much that. My base is covered with Drecos. Oh, speaking of which. There it is. There it is. So, Fire Ferret here made this cool picture. It's everybody do the Dreco, which is pretty cool. You guys remember what the Dreco is. But it doesn't seem like any of my Drecos are doing the Dreco over here. Oh, wait. Do we got it? Nope. Oh, this is dangerously close. Oh. Couple of problems. One. No, not that. That's not what I wanted. What do I have around? Abyssite. You can use rock. There we go. Just got to build out over here because this here, one wrong meteorite and I can really have myself, I could be in a world of trouble down there. Can't you move up here? No? Why can't you move up there? Oh. No, you got an access point right over there. Just move up here. There you go. All right, so check this out. Oh, nope. It's not yet. Ow, I missed it. Well, you can see we're moving 5 chunks of hydrogen there. Way over here. So that should work to cool this thing down. You can see that this one over here is actually producing more bristle blossoms now. Okay. So this is monstrously hot. You know why that is because some of that dirt from way up here, you know, where it's like 100 and something degrees Celsius, got swept up and delivered to that farm. So, yeah, just forget about mealwood. Oh, here's a Dreco doing the Dreco. But this is a totally new jig. How'd you even get back there, buddy? You're gonna have to update your drawing and just put a big box over him. What? We got a space Dreco now? What's up with this guy? How did you even get out here? Oh, these Drecos, I tell you what. I don't even know what to do with these guys. All I know is my dupes are, they're gonna get themselves stuck in space. I guarantee it. You're just playing with fire meat, building these tiles before this one over there. Oh, the Dreco was saved. I guess he was saved, and they just picked him up and put him right up there. That was interesting. Instead of delivering him to the drop-off point, where I thought they would have put the Dreco. Should we save the lost space Dreco? I feel like we should. Actually, let's not dig. I'm just gonna put a wrangle tag on this Dreco and see how long it takes to actually wrangle it. Or maybe it'll die. Oh no. No! You guys didn't build this. Oh, wait! We got a Dreco doing the Dreco! Aw, yeah! Okay, duplicants. Get back to work. You need to do this stuff. Please. Please build it. The 2 things that I really need to wrap up today. That is, I gotta build some more bunker doors up here to keep that safe. And then I gotta finish this up so that I can actually move the stuff I need to move so I can make the steel I need to make more bunker doors. And everything is built, so sub-priority, we're gonna make this stuff a 6 and get it done. So, here's what we got. We got Liam up here. All right, Liam's on it. He's dug that up. Yes. Way to go, Liam. Hey, finally getting this stuff built. Oh. Okay, a little bit. And now he's off to go somewhere else. Where are you going, Liam? Good job, Liam. And now he's off. Hopefully Gossman has come down here to construct this. No? Somebody came down here to deliver. Or the Gossman came down here to deliver. Who's gonna build it? Anybody? Any takers? Nobody. Oh, wait, here we go. Gossman's come back to build it. By the way, thanks to everybody that's been subscribing here recently. Your support is absolutely awesome. And also thank you to my Patreons over there on Patreon. You guys are absolutely awesome for helping me out and, you know, helping this channel continue to grow. There's a lot of new things I want to try to bring to you, and I got some goals over there, and you guys are really helping out. So thanks so much for your support, guys. One smart battery and we'll have it. Actually, this thing's just been charged up. So Gossman has run off. Although if we get this smart battery, that'll make this a smart unit. You know what that means? We can come down here and we can actually sweep up where I had that fossil. That's a lot of stuff to sweep, but that's okay because I went all the way up over, well, I don't really have the save spot for that, up over here, and I enabled fossils to be stored in the storage compactor. So using Shift 5, yep, I go right down here. And what I want to see is this thing just enabled. Come on now. Oh, my dupes are probably relaxing for the night. Did get one door built, but I need more than one to make that happen. Gosh, this system over here just works so good. It pumped out a little extra power for everybody. Produces lots of oxygen. That's a good one, guys. You might want to copy that. You know what? You just chattering away on the ladder. Don't you have somewhere else to be? You guys are literally idle. How about you just move somewhere? There you go. No? No? Why are all my dupes idle at the bottom of the map? Oh, come on. No? Well, here. Build something, guys. There you go. Maybe they'll build this thing and then they'll start to power it up. How many dupes does it take to make a manual generator? 4, apparently. No? Oh, 1 left. See you, buddy. There goes another. What is going on here? This is so crazy. So this thing is not running. Gossman's going back to a mechatronics engineer because otherwise my equipment will never be operated. Okay, now do something besides run on this. You don't need to run on that. You need to operate this. All right, there we go. No, come on. No, operate this. Yes, there we go. That's the kickstarter I need. Get some power back into that lower system. All right, so now where's all the power going? Oh yeah, we got some power down here, which means we can sweep. Hopefully. Which one of my dupes had extra strength? You know what? I think Meep is gonna run on over to the plumber. I just need somebody to actually do a lot of sweeping runs, and tidying's one of his roles, I believe. Which means, yes, I do have another door I can put in. Good. Oh, and this thing's been built, so if this is above, let's say 98 degrees, then that will be enabled. So you can see that that runs down here, but that has not been completed yet. Because you can't get to it. That's why. I need to deconstruct this battery here. It's not the right one. I need to have more smart batteries so that they're all even. Otherwise, my dupe just gets stuck on here constantly. Wait a minute. Iron ore is now being sorted. Where did that all come from? The madness of this base. It's everywhere. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and try to get this next cycle where I'm going to sweep up a lot of this stuff here. So I've set it to a nice high priority. And hopefully I'll be able to pick up a lot of this stuff with my duplicates and deliver it to where it needs to go. Yes, look at him go. That's 60. Holy cow. You're carrying so much, like 390 kilograms. Okay, so let's follow Nicola here. See what he picks up. A bunch of rock. Zoom, 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 zoom. Taking the long way around, buddy. Where are you going? Oh, all the way over there. And back you go. Zoom. So, if I wanted to prioritize this stuff a little bit better, what I would say is 8. We're going to make this real nice high priority. So we're going to get a lot of the fossil up here. I already have 1,540 kilograms of fossil, but I need more. So I'm expecting duplicates to arrive. Nope, not. I have yet to see a duplicate show up. Oh, there we go. Okay, no, you just started running this machine. Okay. No, there's Fossel down there. Okay, fine. I'll disable that. I'll just try to slacken off. That's what you're doing. I just watched Meep for an entire cycle. That guy's running all over the place, doing all sorts of stuff. And then he finished off his day by playing some video games. I feel like I relate more to Meep now. Like we're a little bit closer. If only he had one job, one simple thing to do. But nope. He's gonna spend his entire day in a transit tube. Watch this. Watch, just out of curiosity. He's gonna pick up some stuff here. Coal. That's then going to go over there. Turn that thing on. Should be automatic, but it isn't. And then he flies all the way up here because he's like, you know what? I need some iron. And this is my favorite spot to get iron. So he's gonna go. But this time he's picking up dirt. Oh, great. And then he's going to walk all the way back down to the bottom of the base. Oh, there's a tube you could just use. Dude, all of these are just not doing anything for me. I'm just going to uproot all of my mealwood because it's just pointless at this point. All right, so let's follow Meep some more. He's now going to run all the way up here, jump into the tube, head way on over here because, well, that just needs disinfecting. Why not? Oh, there's another spot that got a little dirty. Runs all the way back over here to the tube access point again. Decides to go back up to space. And his favorite spot, once again. Ah, this time he's getting the iron. Ah, but he's going to use the access point this time. Very smart. Good job, buddy. Now you're going to head all the way over here to the left side of the base. Nope. You're going to deliver some of that iron to the steel making factory. And then change out some of the wires that were up there because they were low power. Grab some more iron. Head up top. And more wires. My dupes have so much to do, it's ridiculous. Ah, yes. Let's clean some more of this. Okay, hang on. Let's just disable, disinfect for all of this. Man, you can learn a lot by just following a duplicate around. Seeing what all they're doing that isn't necessary. Ah, yes. We need some more dirt. Where's that dirt going? Oh, that was polluted dirt. That's what. What are you doing all the way over on the right side of the map? Nobody comes over here. Oh, a little bit of wheat grain. Speaking of which. Bubbles. Where'd Meep go? Oh, he vanished. All right, well, I think that has to do it for today. I did make some... I rebuilt the sink up here, guys. Made a lot of progress. However, I did build some more bunker doors, so we're close to safe at this point. A couple more, and then I'll have most of it covered. Besides that, not much happened up there. However, down here... However, to build that stuff, we needed more steel, and we do have... Well, that storage compactor got emptied out, so that means I have lots of lime ready to go. I just need to operate this equipment more often because the pipe is completely blocked with all of the crude oil. Ugh. More problems. Okay. So what that means is this needs to operate more often, and it is set to a nice high priority, so I think people will be operating more often. So that means I could just turn that off. Yeah, there we go. So that's up and running. I think they're coming together. Things are working. The farm is producing food. You know, I've got more than enough as far as that food is concerned. See, there's lots of meal ice, lots of meat, bristleberries, not too much. I might want to expand one of these farms or maybe convert this over to something different. Anyhow, I think we're off to a pretty good... Anyhow, I think we're doing quite well. Obviously, I got to continue working on this base up here and continue to build it up more. And then hopefully here we'll be able to get into a rocket and actually go out into the star map and pull some stuff back from some of these planets. That would be really cool. I think I might build that silo. Where would I build that silo? All the way over here? Whoa, hey, look! Oh! Yeah! We're gonna finish it off with a cool steam vent. I got so much water! Yes! We got oxygen. We got water. Gold volcano. Carbon dioxide vent. Natural gas geyser. So much I can do with this one. Guys, we're gonna need another 1,000 cycles. Well, that's not going to happen today. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this little episode here of Oxygen Not Included. And if I've earned your subscription, then thank you so much for that. I'll see you again next time. Stay awesome, guys. Peace. Brothgar out.